Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. Today I'm going to be sharing my secrets for how I keep my YouTube content calendar full and how I always have something available to post. Now, I am a full-time business owner. I own a creative marketing agency, and I also own a coaching business where I help other freelancers build businesses of their own. So I am very busy. I don't have a ton of time to sit in front of a camera every single day and produce a new video. But with that said, a large majority of my business leads for both sides of my business come to me through YouTube. So it is really important that I maintain that content calendar, that I continue to post videos strategically, and keep my content calendar full. So my secret for this is batching. I produce a large amount of videos in a small amount of time so that I am not having to worry about, like I said, sitting in front of a camera every single day or even every single week to produce something new. Before we hop into that, I want to share today's sponsor, which is vidIQ. vidIQ is a Google Chrome extension that actually helps you get more views on your videos by helping you become a more empowered and informed creator. So there's nothing sketchy or scammy or bot-like about this tool. It helps you get more organic views by suggesting better tags and titles and even content ideas for you, as well as helping you analyze your content and so much more. So I'm going to be talking a little bit throughout the video about some of the features that it has, but I definitely recommend you check it out for yourself. There'll be a link down below as well. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is plan out your video topics. Now, I source my video topic ideas from a variety of different places, and what I do is I just open up either my notes app on my phone or my computer or an Evernote notebook and start kind of free writing and writing down ideas of things that I would like to shoot. I look at my promotional calendar for my business, so maybe I have a launch coming up. I will also look at the regular calendar, so I'll see what's going on in the world at the time. Right now, for example, I'm filming this in late April, early May. It's college graduation time, so I might write down maybe I want to record something for the class of 2020, some advice about, starting a freelance career or starting a career in general, that kind of thing. So I'll just kind of do a free write, jot down some ideas. Now I'll also look, and really most importantly, this is probably the first place that I look, is feedback from you guys, from my viewers. So I will look at recent videos that I've posted, especially videos that performed well. I'll take a look at those comments and, see what people are asking for more of, see what people's feedback was, and jot down those ideas. Also look at my Instagram DMs and see what people are asking about there. Now, another really great place to source video content ideas is by using the tool that I mentioned, vidIQ. vidIQ has a couple of amazing features that I love for generating content ideas. The first one is called the Most Viewed tab. So when you install this Chrome extension, when you're gonna scroll down, you're gonna look on the left-hand kind of sidebar that pops up, and you'll see something called Most Viewed. If you click on that, you can type in your desired keyword. So for me, some of my keywords that I typically use are social media manager, freelancer, freelance social media manager, social media marketing, those kinds of things. I'll type one of those into the most viewed little pop-up that comes up, and what it's gonna do is it's going to show me the videos that were most viewed using that keyword for the past 7 days, the past 30 days, and just kind of give me a good idea of what's going on in that space. Now, it's important to note here, obviously, I don't want to copy just all the most viewed videos because that's really boring, and I cannot stand copiers on YouTube, to be honest. As a viewer, that's really boring for me. But what I am gonna do is I can look and see maybe who some of my competitors, if you want to call them that, are in the space. I can also get some ideas. Maybe I see that a specific term is really getting a lot of views. Maybe there's something that I can rephrase to get better views, that kind of thing. So I'll take a look at that. And then they also have a tool called Trend Alerts. So this is kind of a similar feature. You can go in there, same place, go to your sidebar, click on Trend Alerts, type in your keyword that you want a trend alert for. So maybe it's social media management, social media manager, whatever it is. And it's going to let you know, the tool is automatically going to let you know when a trend is kind of happening in that space. So maybe a particular tag video is really taking off in that community, or maybe, Instagram tips or Facebook algorithm or whatever it is, like a certain type of video is trending in the space. So again, I don't want to just hop on every single bandwagon. I want to make sure that it's right for me and my business, but it is good to kind of be aware of those things so that if you do want to hop on a trend, you are kind of at the forefront of it. You're not finding out about it months later. So once I have all of those topic ideas in mind, I am going to take my Evernote or my notebook or whatever, and I'm gonna start optimizing those titles. So again, I use vidIQ to do this. You'll just go into YouTube, just your regular youtube.com search bar, and start pasting in those topic ideas that you came up with into the search bar. So for example, advice for the class of 2020. Let's type that in. All right, advice for the class of 2020. So it's going to give you this search panel up in the kind of top right side of the screen. So it's going to give you the highest number of views, the average number of views, who kind of owns that space. So who is the top creator in that space. And then it's also going to give you an overall score and some information about that keyword. So the score is based on search competition and search volume. So you really want to be kind of in the middle of those things. That's the sweet spot where there's a lot of people searching for it, but there's not a ton of people making videos about that topic. So what I do from here is I would just kind of tweak that title a little bit. You can scroll down a bit and see related queries to see if any of those kinds of things are more popular. And you can just kind of play around with adding things, removing things, rephrasing things to see if you can get a better search score for that term. And I'll just go ahead and continue to do that for all of my different topic ideas that I have in mind. And it's important to get ahead of this. It's important to do this before. It's a lot easier to optimize your videos before you shoot them rather than try to optimize them on the back end. And here's why. An example is maybe my favorite restaurants. So if I wanted to do a video on my favorite restaurants, that is probably not going to be as good of a search term as my favorite restaurants in New York City or my favorite restaurants in Detroit. And those are going to be two different videos. So when I sit down to shoot, I'll need to know, am I talking about in the whole world, every city I've ever been to, or am I talking about in a specific city? So it's very important to have your YouTube title at the forefront, before you start filming. So from there, I will add my titles and a little bit of information about each of the videos into an Airtable spreadsheet. I really like using Airtable because it helps me easily prioritize, okay, what is a very high search volume, a very high potential search volume? What is something that's very timely? Who do I need to assign something to if maybe I need help with something? It's just a really nice tool to keep everything organized and keep my production schedule on track. And then from there, once I have everything in Airtable, I'm able to look at the priority and see what is most important, what has a high potential to help me rank or help me achieve some kind of business objective. I will go ahead into my Google Calendar and I will just start blocking out time to shoot. And I really like to shoot all in one day if I possibly can. Sometimes I have to do 2 days, it just depends. But if I have a lot of videos just like this, where I'm just kind of sitting down talking to the camera, I can easily do one after another for these. So I will block out an entire day on my Google Calendar, meaning that nobody can book discovery calls with me. None of my coaching clients can book calls with me on that day. That is just a shooting day. And I really feel like I make the best videos when I can just sit down and film for an entire day and I don't have any disruptions for a multitude of reasons. I think I'm just more chill, I'm more comfortable, I have time to really take my time and get ready, all that good stuff. So making sure to block time out on your calendar is really important. Now, obviously some videos I'm gonna need help with, like I might need somebody to help me shoot, so I'm gonna need to check in with their schedule, or I might need a specific prop, or it might be time sensitive. I might be going to an event and wanting to record something. But for the most part, for my day-to-day YouTube videos, I can do this stuff all in one day. Now, when it comes to actually producing the content, I always set up the night before so that I can just get myself ready and come sit down, turn my camera on, and I'm good to go. So that means charging my camera batteries, making sure my SD cards are cleared off, making sure all of my, tripods, lighting, microphone, all that stuff is all set up. So literally all I have to do is sit down. It also means prepping my outfits, especially if you're gonna record multiple videos in one day. I could just sit here in the same outfit for 4 videos, 5 videos in a row, but I like to switch things up a bit. So I'll choose a few different shirts to wear. I might choose a couple different lip colors or add something to my makeup or something like that to make it look a little bit different or a little bit more interesting. So that's pretty much it. That is how I batch my videos. I hope that this video was helpful for you. And again, I definitely recommend using a tool like vidIQ. I'm gonna have them linked down below in the description box if anyone wants to check out the extension. Having a tool like that is so helpful at making sure that you're making informed video idea decisions and you're not just kind of going off the cuff, and it really feels like you have a partner in your video content creation process and you're not going into it so confused, because that can be really confusing, and having the right title is just so important. So hope this was helpful. Please leave me a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if it was. Leave a comment down below as well. Let me know if you're gonna try out vidIQ. Let me know if you have any other tips for video content creation, and I will see you very soon in my next one. Bye.